Dinner in America is a 2020 coming-of-age black comedy film directed by Adam Carter-Reymire, his debut film at Sundance. This movie sort of went under the radar, but it got big on TikTok. I found out about it from Red Letter Media. They have a series of Mike and Jay Talk About, and they recommend one movie every couple months, and this was one of them. Never heard of it before. It was finally on the Canopy app, so I decided to put it on. This one's about punk rocker Simon. He is doing human guinea pig test trials at a drug lab. And after he's released, he bumps into a woman and she offers to give him oral and dinner. And he's like, okay, why not? He's out and about. And he ends up having a blowout, having dinner with his family he doesn't know. And that's kind of the general concept of Dinner in America. Simon doesn't fit in. He's a punk rocker. He wants to rebel against society, his white bread family, all white bread families. But it takes a while for him to sort of find his groove. He's on the lam. You don't know why. You find out later. But he essentially bumps into a young woman named Patty. And Patty is just working at a pet store, and she's like on break. And she doesn't tell the cops where he is when he's hiding from them. And then he hides it at her house. And he finds out a secret of hers. She likes punk rock, and he's a punk rocker too. And the two of them they don't fall in love immediately, but this is kind of a romance film, but it's not your traditional, lovey-dovey romance. These two are wayward, and they're very flawed and weird people, but also the entire movie is like a satire of just conforming to society, essentially. Every single family that he has dinner with has always got some sort of problem. So the first one, I don't want to say too much, but he then has to charm Patty's family, and they're very uptight, and he pretends to be a Christian missionary to sort of get under their skin. Not to get under their skin, to sort of ingratiate himself with them so he can stay for a week. He just wants a place to lie low, eat their food. Of course, he develops a relationship with Patty, though. The two of them hit it off, and they end up on a series of misadventures, her trying to get something from an old workplace, and then getting revenge on some of her bullies. This movie's got such a weird sense of humor in the vein of The Art of Self-Defense, that movie with Jesse Eisenberg, or something like a Todd Solondz film where it's very over the top. And there's another movie that's got a similar tone. It's called Bottoms, where, for example, let's say a bullying scene in a movie would be like a jock going up to a nerd and saying like, "Give me your lunch money, nerd." And these satire movies, it'll be something way over the top. It'll be like a huge bully who looks like he's roided out. He'll grab a student and just like choke him out in the locker and be like, "I'll kill you, nerd. I'll kill you and your whole family." And it's like, to the point where it's like, satirizing bullying, but it almost in a totally over-the-top, unhinged way that would never happen in real life, but it's just funny watching it happen on screen. That was just an example. That doesn't happen in this movie or any movie I've seen. I just made that up. But basically, Kyle Gallner plays Simon with a great reckless abandon. He's like this sort of, I won't conform to anyone, but he likes Patty. And Patty's got her own little things going on too, and they have a great scene in a burger place. And this movie is just really charming and fun. It's very just unhinged. It's just the two of them sort of growing closer and just sort of hanging out, and just totally weird sense of humor, but I definitely dug the groove of it. And I think this director also did a new movie called Snack Shack, which is only on Paramount, but I'll find a way to get it. And this movie's a delight, though. Definitely recommend it. I give it an 8 out of 10.